Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Well, it's Friday, and you know what that means? It's Friday Confab. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. You like me. You really like me. Thank you so much. Silly Granny. Silly Granny. Okay. One of these days I'll retire this, but not yet. Not yet. Who doesn't like a round of applause? I do. Well, what are we going to talk about today? You got your coffee, you got your tea, you got your Coca-Cola? My grandma, actually she was my mom's stepmother, but she was the only maternal grandma we ever knew. She's our grandma. And she loved Coca-Cola. One time they came to visit, and she didn't drink coffee, but she drank Coca-Cola. And the only place close by, this was back in the 50s, the only place close by you could readily get Coca-Cola was the little tavern on the corner down from where we lived. And if you were a kid, you could go to the back door, you'd knock on the back screen door and hand in your empties or whatever, tell them what you wanted, Coca-Cola or whatever, and they would bring it to the back door, but you were not allowed to go in. Children were not allowed in those places. So, but you could see down towards the bar, and all the guys in there, you know, puffing their cigarettes and leaning on the bar and, you know, drinking their brewskis. And it was like, oh, mysterious place. And it must have been a den of iniquity for all we knew. We didn't know for sure. So we would go down there, and we'd bring back Grandma a 6-pack of Coca-Cola, which was in 6-ounce bottles in those days. And so one day, Grandma said, I think I'm going to walk down there with you children. And, well, our grandma, not only was she a nurse, she was a Pentecostal minister. She was actually, had been an evangelist as well. And so we thought, oh, no, Grandma cannot go down to that place of sin. And so we said, okay. And we walked down the street, down to the corner, and went to the back door. And so my sister and I, my older sister and I, stood between Grandma and the screen door because we didn't want her to gaze into that den of iniquity. She was holy. Coca-Cola. Yes, ma'am. I got off on a tangent there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I stopped over at my sister's yesterday, and she sent me back with some goodies, some pantry goodies. So I was thinking about showing you that today, but then I thought, well, I haven't put them away yet with the intention of showing them to you. But I think I'll just wait and maybe do it on a food haul video maybe. Or I could post it on the community page and you could see it that way. She did stock me up very nicely, and so I'll show that to you. But in the meantime, I do want to show you one thing because I kind of did an experiment today with some muffins, and I want to show you that. Previously, she had given me a package of the this original pancake mix, and you just add water. I had part of a bag left. She gave me this yesterday. So I had part of a bag left. And this morning I thought, you know what? Originally I was going to make waffles for the freezer. And then I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to make some muffins out of this. So this is actually, I made this muffin out of pancake mix. So I'll tell you what I did. I mixed up the pancake mix pretty close to the package directions with maybe just a little more liquid. And I added a half a cup of oats. I added a diced apple because she had given me some of these nice Honeycrisp apples. So I used one of these. And I used about a quarter cup of raisins, around a quarter cup of walnuts. And she had given me in the past, several months ago, she gave me the walnuts and the raisins. So I toasted the walnuts, crushed them up a little bit, and put the raisins in. So that was like a quarter cup of each of those. I needed to add some fat to this, so I added a stick of melted imperial margarine. And so she had given me that a long time ago. And if you cannot afford the butter, imperial margarine really makes a good source for fat for baking. It is. It's good in baking. You know, if you don't have the butter or whatever, you can use that. So I put that in there, and I put some cinnamon. I put a little extra sugar, like quarter of a cup. And what else did I put in there? I think that's it. I did write down, I wrote down what I put in there. Let me see. Oh, I put in a teaspoon of vanilla. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I put it in the fridge so that the raisins could get a little bit, absorb some of the liquid, and the oats could absorb. So when I took it out of the fridge after about 30 minutes, took the batter out, it was thick. It was nicely thick. So this made very nice muffins. I did have one. They're delicious. They're just good. And always before I bake my muffins, I usually sprinkle a little brown sugar or white sugar on the top before I bake them. And that's all of them turned out like this. And guess how many I got? I got 14 muffins out of that, which was half of this size package. So if you want that recipe, let me know in the comments, and I will, I'll put it on the community page of Simple Food, Simple Life. It's easy to get to. Just click on the channel and you'll see a pull down menu, one of which is community. Click on that and you'll see all my posts on community page. So I'll put that recipe in there for you because I count that as a success. I baked these muffins for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Now, the texture and everything lends itself, I think, very well to like a loaf of quick bread. That could be used as well, or perhaps just a round cake pan. Any pan or, you know, muffin tins, whatever you want to use them. But really good. I put a little butter on there and it was delicious. It was delicious with my coffee. But stop and think about that. 14, and I didn't have to add milk, and I didn't have to add eggs. I'm not unhappy with that. So, and she gave me some canned fruit and some more salmon. There's some soup, a couple of cans of tomatoes, and some vegetables. And she was loaded up with green beans. Well, I guess it's, I don't know, it's Thanksgiving green bean casserole season. Not everybody likes green bean casserole. I'm fine with it, but not everybody likes it. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, and she did give me, hang on, and I will show you this. She gave me a package of chicken thighs, which is awesome. I just pulled these from the freezer. And she gave me one of those seasoned pork loin roasts. See the seasoning there? Now, the last one she gave me, I actually canned it. I canned it up and it turned out great. So, if you're a canner and you have those and you want to can these, I mean, go ahead and do it. It's really, really easy. And this is going to give you probably a quart or a couple pints, you know. So, really good. And she got me some blueberry yogurt. This is not Greek yogurt, but she gave me this brand the last time, and it's really delicious. It's really good. It says it's made with 100% Jersey milk and whole milk yogurt cream on top. It's the creamiest, nicest yogurt I think I've ever had. Delicious. So let me put these back in the freezer real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. She also gave me this shelf-stable milk. It's the Dollar Tree milk. You know I love this stuff. I always try to keep some on my pantry shelf. I don't go through a lot of milk, so this is great for me. And once you do open it, it'll last for a very long time in the refrigerator. Also, she gave me a box of Malto-Meal crispy rice. I wasn't going to take this because, you know, I haven't really eaten cereal for a long time other than oats. And I wasn't going to. And then I thought, you know what? The holidays are coming up. I could make some Rice Krispie treats. And I guess because of Thanksgiving, marshmallows seem to come on sale for some strange reason. And so I thought, I'll just pick up a couple bags of marshmallows, and I could probably make some Rice Krispie treats that might be nice to have on hand. And who doesn't like some Rice Krispie treats? Or in this case, crispy rice treats. So, and I thought this little graphic design on here was kind of adorable. I had a laugh. This side looks like it's for children. This side looks like it's for grown-ups. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, but probably what I'll do, I'll just put a display of what she gave me on the community page, and then you can go to that and see it if you want to, rather than put it in a whole video. But anyway, we had a nice visit and some good coffee, and it was nice. It was cold, blustery, not great, but I mean, as far as weather's concerned, but you know what? I'm good with it. We've been really lucky not to have a bunch of snow. We got a few snow flurries the other day, but nothing today. So, and it all melted off anyway. So, oh, here, I've got some trivia for you. I've got a trivia question for you. Okay, it's trivia time. I love trivia questions, don't you? I do. I can't help it. And I took pen to paper and I wrote it down. Okay. Now, this trivia question has two parts to it. In 1969, Clint Eastwood starred alongside Lee Marvin in a musical film. Number one, what was the name of the film? And number two, in the film, what song did Clint Eastwood sing? Yes, he sang. So, let us know in the comments what your answers are. Also, if you happen to have a favorite Clint Eastwood film, put it in the comments. Share it with us because we'd like to know. If you don't like Clint Eastwood, put that in the comments too. Okay, do you know that Clint Eastwood is 94 years old? Most of you probably know that. He was born in 1930 as Clinton Eastwood Jr., and he was born in San Francisco in 1930. He's 20 years older than me. He was asked one time, and I'm probably just paraphrasing this, he was asked one time at his age, how did he keep going and stay active and still work? And he said, I just wake up every morning and don't let the old man win. I think that is a great philosophy to have. Just wake up. Don't let the old person win. I read this one time. I read somebody was talking about how they, and I can't attribute it to anybody because I don't remember, but they said they look in the mirror, and because now they're old, they look in the mirror and they think, who came along and stole my young person's body and left me with this old rundown, this old person? Because inside they didn't feel old. They just looked old on the outside. I've oftentimes thought of that. I think of that sometimes too. I think, who came along and left me this gray hair? Not even pretty gray hair either. It just isn't. So, but oh well. It is what it is. So, okay. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Participate in the game. It's fun. Where, you know, there's no prizes other than the satisfaction that you may have gotten it right. Okay. Oh, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint on the song that Clint Eastwood sang. The Smothers Brothers incorporated that particular song in one of their comedy routines on the Smothers Brothers show. So if you know, then that's a big hint to you. You should know that. Okay? All right, that's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. This has been a hodgepodge, a myriad, just a myriad of things that are, for the most part, meaningless. All right, that's it. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I love you. Take care of yourself. Come back and see me. And don't forget to play the game in the comments because we want to know. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.